Jenny Rose and David Cunningham are vice presidents of IMG Models and oversee scouting and development for IMG worldwide. They're looking for one Irish girl who can take the fashion world by storm. They started with 12, then there were just 5 girls left in Sydney Fashion Week walking the runways for real. Sydney was one of the toughest eliminations so far.
But I think it's going to be the right time for you, Lucy, to go to New York.
Jessica left the competition, and the final 4 girls are off to the Big Apple.
Welcome to New York.
The scouts want to introduce them to some of the most influential people in New York fashion.
The entrance was the same entrance as The Devil Wears Prada.
There'll be a photo shoot to help the scouts decide who will be eliminated this week. Only one girl can win the contract with IMG.
She's a model.
New York is an important location on the girls' journey. For any model to succeed internationally, she must make it in New York. How these girls are received here really matters.
New York is a very tough market. You really have to be on top of your game. 80% of the top models of the world live here and are competing for jobs.
New York is where girls go after they've already sort of solidified what their image is going to be in Europe.
This is the last week of challenges before the girls return to Dublin for the final, and their last chance to prove to Jenny and David that they can adapt to a fast-moving and demanding city like New York.
I've never been in New York before, but I'm just like deadly excited because it's basically like the capital of the world. I mean, everything starts here. I mean, everything happens here, and it's just so famous. I just can't wait to really get to know it.
I've came here before just as a tourist, and it's going to be really exciting now to come back and see what it's like to be a working model in New York.
All 4 girls want the prize and need to impress to secure a place in the final. As one of the bottom 2 in Sydney, Lucy has a little more to prove.
I think to prepare for New York, I've kind of been looking after myself more, making sure that my hair is good and my skin's better. I've just kind of been thinking about it, kind of mentally preparing myself, I guess. I've definitely noticed everyone's more focused. Everyone's more in the mindset for the competition. It's different.
At this stage, I think that everyone just has their eyes on the prize a little bit more. And it does feel a little bit different because everyone's a little bit more focused. In the last few weeks, I've been trying to explore the fashion industry a little bit more. I've been reading the Vogue, so I'm feeling a bit more confident, a bit more wise.
I had no idea what New York was going to be, so I might have practiced my walk a bit in the kitchen.
That can't get much longer. I know I got to be right now.
It's so different from what I expected for my life plan. I'm 16 and I've already traveled to London, Paris, New York and Sydney, like just a model.
Aisling's bubbly personality has proven popular wherever she works. But like any teenager abroad, she misses her family's support.
Being 18 and coming here without my parents, I do find it a little bit challenging. Sometimes it's nice to come back at the end of the day and have someone to kind of comfort you and give you those few bits of words of advice and support and to, you know, to keep going. And it's very important to have the people that you love to tell you those things because they're really the things that keep you going in the competition.
At the IMG office in New York, the team of managers are busy handling the careers of some of the biggest names in modeling. These managers are essential to a successful model. They arrange meetings with editors and bookings with photographers, even making sure a girl is styled correctly for castings.
New York is really, really an important market. Some of the people that you guys are going to be meeting here over the next few days are people that could really change your careers.
Real game changers for you. People that can take your career from the new girl to really being somebody that everybody in the fashion business knows.
As scouts, you're sort of like parents. You find these kids and you show them opportunities that they didn't know that they had.
These are all of our models who are here, and you'll see your cards are mixed in with all of our in-town girls.
You guys all fit in perfectly. You're models.
None of us kind of stuck out like a sore thumb or anything like that, so real confidence booster to know that we can fit in the industry and we're not just the Irish girls anymore, we're actually working models.
Welcome to New York. My name's Aaron. I'm going to be your manager while you're here.
Hi, girls. I'm Lisa. I'm going to be your manager at IMG. You guys look great. As far as style goes, you really nailed it for New York. This is exactly how I would want you to go out.
We always tell girls, make sure you look like a model when you walk in the agency, because people that are picking up the phone for you are the managers that are sitting in the office. And if you walk in and you look great, it's going to be like, has that girl seen this photographer? Maybe I'm going to make a phone call for her. So they really have to always look like they're models.
Now that you're in New York, it's a little bit more polished. Cool, but polished. So I have your books here. We have the new pictures in them from Australia. I want you guys to take a look at them.
One of the big success stories of Australian Fashion Week was Tabia. Of all the Irish girls, it was this schoolgirl from Derry who got booked for the most shows.
Being in Sydney really helped me sort of learn what being a model is all about. I mean, we went to the castings and had to do things ourselves, and we're just out there as real models.
Aisling O'Connell also made a big impression. Designers picked up on her lively personality, and she was chosen to open one of the shows.
When I had to open the show for the new generation for Sally Caswanta, I had to go out into the runway and stay there for 15 seconds while the lights were off. The rush that you get going down the runway was just something else. You just get that serious power of adrenaline going through you, and nothing else could ever give you that kind of feeling. And it was something that I'll really remember for a long time to come.